Welcome to the Life Lens channel, and today we're diving deep into the incredible machine that is your body. Think about it. Every single second, a complex orchestra of organs is working tirelessly, often without you even noticing, just to keep you going. From the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep, and even while you're dreaming, these powerhouses are on duty. We often take them for granted, only paying attention when something feels off. But understanding how they work, and more importantly how to take care of them, is fundamental to living a long, healthy, and vibrant life. It's not just about avoiding sickness, it's about unlocking your full potential. We're going to explore the unsung heroes within you, the vital components that perform critical functions day in and day out. Imagine trying to run a high-tech company where every department needs to function perfectly, 24/7, without fail. That's essentially what your organs are doing. From filtering toxins to pumping life-giving blood, each one has a specific, crucial role. And just like any complex system, if one part starts to struggle, it can have a ripple effect on the entire operation. Knowledge is power, and by the end of this, you'll have a much clearer picture of what's happening inside you. Your body has over 70 organs, but 10 of them keep you alive every second of the day. In this video, I'll break down each one, what it does, how it fails, and what you can do to protect it. 10 organs, 10 minutes, let's go. We're going to cover the MVPs, the absolute essentials, and I'll give you practical, science-backed tips to keep them in peak condition. This isn't just a biology lesson, it's your personal owner's manual. First up, the undisputed champion of endurance, your heart. This incredible muscle, roughly the size of your fist, is the engine that powers your entire existence. Its primary job is to pump blood, rich in oxygen and vital nutrients, to every single cell, tissue, and organ in your body. Think about that for a second. Over 100,000 beats a day, every day without a vacation, without a break. It's a relentless, life-sustaining rhythm that starts before you're born, and hopefully continues for many, many decades. This constant circulation is what allows your muscles to move, your brain to think, and your body to repair itself. It's truly a marvel of biological engineering, working tirelessly in the background. The heart doesn't just pump blood, it's part of an intricate system, the cardiovascular system, which also includes arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries carry oxygenated blood away from the heart, while veins bring deoxygenated blood back. This network is vast, stretching for thousands of miles if laid end to end. The efficiency of this system is paramount. When your heart is healthy, it can adapt to your body's changing needs, pumping faster during exercise or stress, and slowing down during rest. This adaptability is a key sign of cardiovascular fitness and overall well-being, ensuring every part of you gets what it needs, when it needs it. But here's the crucial part. This powerful engine is incredibly sensitive to how we treat it. When we consistently feed our bodies with junk, that means diets high in excessive salt, refined sugars, unhealthy trans fats, and saturated fats, we're essentially clogging the fuel lines. Chronic stress also plays a significant role, putting undue strain on the heart over time. These factors contribute to conditions like atherosclerosis, where plaque builds up in your arteries, narrowing them and restricting blood flow. Next, let's talk about the most complex organ in your body, and arguably the universe, your brain. This 3-pound marvel is your central command center, responsible for literally everything that makes you, you. It controls your thoughts, your emotions, your memories, your movements, your senses, and even involuntary functions like your heartbeat and breathing. Every dream you have, every idea you generate, every word you speak originates from the intricate network of billions of neurons firing within your skull. It's an astonishingly powerful processor, constantly receiving, interpreting, and responding to information from your internal and external environment. The brain's functions are incredibly diverse. The frontal lobe is involved in planning, decision-making, and personality. The temporal lobe processes auditory information and is crucial for memory formation. The parietal lobe handles sensory information like touch, temperature, and pain, as well as spatial awareness. The occipital lobe is dedicated to vision, and deep within, structures like the hippocampus are vital for learning and memory, while the amygdala processes emotions. All these regions work in concert, communicating through electrical and chemical signals to orchestrate the symphony of your daily life. However, our modern lifestyle, with its unique stressors, is inadvertently launching a multi-pronged attack on this delicate and vital organ. Chronic sleep deprivation is a major culprit. Your brain cleanses itself and consolidates memories during sleep, and consistently skimping on it impairs cognitive function and increases long-term risks. Diets high in refined sugar and processed foods can lead to inflammation and insulin resistance, both of which are detrimental to brain health. Unmanaged chronic stress floods the brain with cortisol, which can damage brain cells over time. And excessive screen time, especially with constant notifications and context switching, can fragment attention and contribute to mental fatigue. Let's move on to an organ system that works tirelessly, often unnoticed, until we struggle for a breath: your lungs. These remarkable spongy organs are your primary interface with the air around you, performing the vital task of gas exchange. Every day, you take around 20,000 breaths, drawing in oxygen that every single cell in your body needs to survive and function, and expelling carbon dioxide, a waste product of metabolism. This process is so automatic, so fundamental, that we rarely give it a second thought, yet it's absolutely essential for life itself. Your lungs aren't just passive bags that fill with air. They are complex structures with a branching network of airways, starting with the trachea, which divides into two main bronchi, one for each lung. These bronchi further subdivide into smaller and smaller bronchioles, eventually ending in tiny air sacs called alveoli. It's here, in the millions of alveoli, that the magic happens. Oxygen from the inhaled air diffuses into the bloodstream, while carbon dioxide from the blood diffuses into the alveoli to be exhaled. This intricate design maximizes the surface area for gas exchange, making the process incredibly efficient. However, the delicate tissues of your lungs are constantly exposed to the environment, and unfortunately, what you breathe in can have a significant impact on their health. Now, let's turn our attention to one of the largest and most versatile organs in your body, the liver. Situated in the upper right quadrant of your abdomen, this reddish-brown powerhouse, weighing about 3 pounds, is essentially your body's primary chemical processing plant and detoxification center. It performs over 500 vital functions, many of which are crucial for your survival. From filtering your blood to producing bile for digestion and storing essential vitamins and minerals, the liver is a true workhorse, operating silently but effectively around the clock. One of the liver's most well-known roles is detoxification. Every drop of blood leaving your stomach and intestines passes through the liver. Here, it processes nutrients, metabolizes medications, and critically, neutralizes and removes harmful substances like alcohol, drugs, and metabolic waste products. It converts these toxins into less harmful substances that can then be excreted from the body. This constant filtering process is essential for keeping your internal environment clean and stable, protecting other organs from damage. Beyond detoxification, the liver plays a key role in metabolism. It helps regulate blood sugar levels by storing glucose as glycogen and releasing it when needed. It produces bile, a substance essential for digesting fats in the small intestine. Let's talk about a pair of often underappreciated but absolutely vital organs: your kidneys. These two bean-shaped organs, each about the size of your fist, are located on either side of your spine, just below your rib cage. Their primary role is to act as sophisticated filters for your blood, processing an astonishing 50 gallons of it every single day. This constant filtration removes waste products, excess water, and other impurities from your blood, which are then excreted from your body as urine. Without this crucial function, toxins would rapidly build up, leading to severe health problems. The kidneys are far more than just simple filters, though. They play a critical role in maintaining overall homeostasis in your body. They meticulously regulate the levels of electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and calcium in your blood, which are essential for nerve function, muscle contraction, and hydration. They also help control your blood pressure by producing hormones that manage blood vessel constriction and fluid balance. Furthermore, kidneys produce an active form of vitamin D, which is important for bone health, and erythropoietin, a hormone that stimulates the production of red blood cells. Inside each kidney are about 1 million tiny filtering units called nephrons. Next up is an organ that's central to how we fuel our bodies, the stomach. This J-shaped muscular organ located in the upper abdomen acts as a temporary holding chamber for food and plays a crucial role in the initial stages of digestion. When you eat, food travels down your esophagus and enters the stomach, where it's met with a powerful combination of digestive juices, including hydrochloric acid and enzymes like pepsin. These substances work together to break down food, particularly proteins, into a semi-liquid mixture called chyme. The stomach is not just a passive bag. Its muscular walls contract and churn, mixing the food with digestive secretions to ensure thorough breakdown. This mechanical action, combined with the chemical digestion, prepares the food for further processing in the small intestine. The stomach's acidic environment, with a pH typically between 1.5 and 3.5, is incredibly harsh, which not only aids in digestion but also helps to kill many harmful bacteria and microorganisms that may have been ingested with your food, serving as an important line of defense. The stomach also produces a thick layer of mucus to protect its own lining from being digested by these potent acids and enzymes. This delicate balance is crucial for stomach health. It also secretes intrinsic factor, a substance necessary for the absorption of vitamin B12 in the small intestine. Continuing our journey through the digestive system, we arrive at the small intestine, a remarkably long and coiled tube that, despite its name, can stretch up to 20 feet in length. This is where the vast majority of digestion and, crucially, nutrient absorption takes place. After food is partially broken down in the stomach into a semi-liquid chyme, it passes into the small intestine, which is divided into three parts: the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. Each section plays a specific role in the intricate process of extracting vital nutrients from your food. The small intestine is not just a passive tube. Its inner surface is lined with millions of tiny, finger-like projections called villi, and these villi themselves are covered in even smaller microvilli. This incredible structure dramatically increases the surface area available for absorption, making it incredibly efficient. It's here that carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water are broken down into their simplest forms and absorbed through the intestinal wall into the bloodstream, ready to be transported to cells throughout your body. Enzymes from the pancreas and the intestinal wall itself, along with bile from the liver stored in the gallbladder, are secreted into the small intestine to complete the digestive process. Bile emulsifies fats, breaking them into smaller droplets that enzymes can then act upon. Pancreatic enzymes break down carbohydrates, proteins, and fats further. Our digestive journey concludes with the large intestine, also known as the colon. This organ is a roughly 5-foot-long muscular tube that connects the small intestine to the rectum. Its primary functions are to absorb water and electrolytes from the remaining indigestible food matter, process it, and then transmit the useless waste material from the body as stool. While it might seem like just a waste processing unit, the colon plays a far more complex and vital role in your overall health than previously understood, particularly through its interaction with your gut microbiome. The colon doesn't produce digestive enzymes itself, but it's home to trillions of bacteria, your gut microbiome, which outnumber your own human cells. These microorganisms are not just passive residents, they perform a variety of beneficial functions. They help break down dietary fiber that your body can't digest on its own, producing short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which is a primary energy source for colon cells and has anti-inflammatory properties. This microbial community also synthesizes certain vitamins, like vitamin K and some B vitamins, and plays a crucial role in training and modulating your immune system. Increasingly, the colon and its resident microbiome are being referred to as the second brain, due to the intricate communication network between the gut and the brain, known as the gut-brain axis. The gut microbiome produces hundreds of neurochemicals that the brain uses to regulate basic physiological processes, as well as mental processes such as learning, memory, and mood. Tucked behind your stomach is a small but mighty organ called the pancreas, and it plays a dual role that is absolutely critical for your health. It functions as both an endocrine gland, producing several important hormones directly into the bloodstream, and an exocrine gland, secreting digestive enzymes into the small intestine. Though relatively small, often only about 6 inches long, its impact on your blood sugar control and digestion is immense. Without a properly functioning pancreas, your body would struggle to manage energy and break down food effectively. As an endocrine gland, the pancreas's most famous role is the production of insulin and glucagon, two hormones that are essential for regulating blood sugar or glucose levels. When your blood sugar rises after a meal, beta cells in the pancreas release insulin, which helps your cells absorb glucose from the bloodstream to be used for energy or stored for later. Conversely, when your blood sugar drops too low, alpha cells in the pancreas release glucagon, which signals the liver to release stored glucose back into the bloodstream, raising your blood sugar levels. This delicate balance is crucial for providing a steady supply of energy to your body. As an exocrine gland, the pancreas produces a cocktail of powerful digestive enzymes. These enzymes are released into the small intestine through a series of ducts and are vital for breaking down carbohydrates, proteins, and fats from the food you eat into smaller absorbable molecules. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about your body's largest organ, your skin. Covering your entire body, this remarkable organ serves as your primary protective barrier against the outside world. It shields your internal organs, muscles, and bones from physical injury, harmful microorganisms like bacteria and viruses, and damaging ultraviolet UV radiation from the sun. But your skin is much more than just a passive covering. It's a dynamic, living tissue that performs a multitude of essential functions. Beyond its protective role, your skin is crucial for regulating your body temperature. When you get too hot, blood vessels in the skin dilate, and sweat glands release sweat, which cools your body as it evaporates. When you're cold, blood vessels constrict to conserve heat. Your skin also plays a role in your immune system, containing specialized cells that can detect and fight off invaders. Furthermore, it's involved in the production of vitamin D when exposed to sunlight, a nutrient essential for bone health and immune function. And of course, your skin is packed with nerve endings that allow you to sense touch, pressure, pain, and temperature, connecting you to your environment. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of 10 of the most vital organs that work non-stop, day and night, to keep you alive and functioning. From the relentless beat of your heart to the constant filtering of your kidneys and the complex calculations of your brain, it's an incredible symphony of biological processes. Each organ has its unique and critical role, and they all work together in a beautifully interconnected system. Understanding this system is the first step towards truly appreciating the miracle that is your body. The key takeaway I want you to leave with is that while these organs are incredibly resilient, they are not invincible. The choices we make every single day, what we eat, how much we move, how we manage stress, whether we smoke or drink excessively, have a profound and direct impact on their health and longevity. It's not about achieving perfection, but about making consistent, positive choices. Small, sustainable changes can add up to significant benefits over time, protecting these vital systems from damage and disease. These 10 organs work non-stop to keep you alive. If you take care of them even just a little, they'll take care of you. Support by hitting the subscribe button to follow the Life Lens for more science-backed health content that's easy to understand and hard to ignore, and support us to grow. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset. Invest in it wisely. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.